Yo, what's going on, guys? Unlegendary noob here, and today I'm bringing you guys the Zombsroyale weapons tier list. So some of you guys wanted me to make this video in the last one. So here it is. Let's just get right into it. I'm pretty sure you guys understand how this works already. Alright, so first up we have the Vector, and sorry for some of the images, they're kind of cut off, but this one is going to be okay. I know it's a very powerful weapon, but it's, for me on the list, it's going for okay. Next up we have the AK, and I'm gonna have to put this not at godly but at awesome, because it is awesome. It's just not my godly list, you know. For some people, yes. Next up we have the AR-15, and this obviously is going here. I guess I just like how the gun works. Alright, next up we have the assault shotgun, and I'm gonna have to give it a great. It's not like anything too awesome like what it says right here. I feel like it's not as powerful as the pump, and it's just not really for me, but it is a great gun, and that's why it gets a great. Next up we have the op, and this is obviously going up here, and so is the bolt. I mean, it's pretty obvious, they're pretty much in the same category, and yeah, there's really no reason for it not to be godly. Next up we have the deagle, and I'm gonna have to put this guy at great. I don't use it too much to where it deserves an awesome. It's actually a really good weapon to combo with, so I really recommend it if you guys are not getting into it. Just try it out, if that makes any sense at all. Alright, next up we have the Dragunov, and a lot of people are going to put it on godly, but I'm going to put it on awesome. Now, I just don't like the reload. I don't know why. It feels weird. It feels really slow for me. So yeah, it gets an awesome. Not bad at all though. Alright, next up we have the dualies. Oh yeah, keep in mind, these are not all the guns in the game. It's just a lot of them. Maybe about 95% of them. Yeah. Alright, so the dualies, I'm gonna have to give them an okay. You know, they're not this bad, but they also are not my favorite, and this is going on awesome because it just pretty much blew up onto everyone's favorite list as it came in to the game. I'm pretty sure. For me it did. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, for a lot of people, hopefully. Next up we have the snow launcher, dude. I don't know what's the full name. I'm pretty sure it's vaulted. I don't know. I haven't seen it in such a long time. It's probably vaulted. I don't know why I included it, but it is in here. And it's under the category why were you added, because I do not understand it. I get it's supposed to be sticky nades, but I just wasn't really finding it useful, so that's where it's gonna go. Next up we have the goo gun, and I'm gonna have to give this an awesome. I know a lot of people hate it, and I do too, but when you use it as like a player, it's a great weapon for chip damage, you know, just simply spraying people down, and then yeah, switching to your other weapons. Next up we have the grenade launcher. Honestly, I'm gonna have to put you right here. I was debating on where you should go, but I'm gonna say right here, because the grenade launcher is extremely weak right now. It has a lot of potential, but as of right now, it's just not doing it for me. Next up we have the silenced pistol, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's a lot more different than the silenced SMG, obviously. So I'm gonna put it at okay, and yes, the image is cut off. Next up we have the M4, and this gun is going on great. It's just not quite in the same category as AR-15 and AK for me, I feel like it's a bit slow, so that's why. Next up we have the MG, and I'm gonna have to give that a great also. Yeah, again, it's not in the same category as these other ARs, so that's where it's gonna go, but it's not bad at all. I myself don't pick it up often, but that's where it's gonna go. Next up we have the P90, and I'm gonna have to give this P90 an awesome because it definitely is a great weapon. We have the pump, and like I said, I'm not choosing anything over it pretty much for a secondary. And for a rocket, a great, and I'm pretty sure you guys would agree, hopefully. Next up we have the ball gun. This thing has been nerfed so many times and buffed so many times. Well, actually I don't know, a few times, but yeah, I would say right now it's an okay weapon. But during like season 5 or season 6, I would say it was definitely an awesome weapon. But yeah, if we're talking right now, then I would say it's in the okay category. Alright, next up we have the Scar, and I'm gonna have to put you on okay, buddy. You just aren't doing it for me. I used to love the Scar, like back at season 1, season 2, but I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if they even made changes. Maybe I just kind of switched up as I adapt to the game. But yeah, that's me. You're getting an okay. Next up we have the Scoped, and obviously it's going up here. I mean, it's pretty much god tier for everyone. Next up we have the Semi. I'm gonna have to give it a great. It's like a very good weapon to use if you can't find a bolt. It's a very good replacement for that, so I'm gonna have to give it a great. And next up we have the Silenced. I'm gonna have to give you the Godly also. A very good weapon for final circle or just in general. It's very fast, it's very powerful, the knockback is pretty good too, and I would say it deserves Godly. Next up we have the Tac. I'm sorry buddy, but I'm gonna have to give you an okay. Just not quite in the same category as the Assault, but you're getting there. You're not as bad as these two, so that's the bright side, I'm pretty sure. Next up we have the Tommy gun, and this kid is going down here. I mean, you really need some work. I'm sorry to say that. Next up we have the UMP. UMP is going on awesome. It's a great SMG. I would say it's definitely top for the SMG, competing with these two. Yeah, deserves an awesome. Next up we have the Assault Scar, and I know a lot of you guys are going to disagree with me, but I'm going to put it on awesome and not Godly. It just hasn't been doing it for me. I feel like it's gotten so many nerfs that it's become like the ball gun, you know. It's been nerfed so many times. It's gotten weaker and weaker to the point where it doesn't get the spot for me anymore. So that's where it's going. Yes, I would choose the AR-15 over it. Next up we have the VSS, a very, very OG weapon. I'm gonna have to give this guy the okay. I do not use it too much because of how many nerfs it's gotten. I feel like before its range was very good, but I don't know why they changed it. Maybe it had some purpose, but I was just missing it. But that's pretty much where this guy's going. Next up, last, we have the XM8, and this guy has been insane for me. I've been using it a lot lately. You know, the reload is very fast, even though the amount of ammo you get per go is very short. It is a very quick weapon, so if your playstyle is very quick, then I guess that's pretty much perfect. And yeah, that is the list. I don't really know what to say. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.